Hi, kids. All right, so you should have tried the tablecloth demo, at least the version of the tablecloth demo, using the, heavier, the more massive glass and a not very massive object. And hopefully you found it was easier to keep the object at rest that had more mass, okay? And why was that? Because it relates to this thing called inertia. Everybody say that word. Inertia. No, Johnny, you didn't say the word. Inertia. Okay, very good. All right, inertia. So yes, inertia. Um, so let's talk about what inertia is. So first of all, I want to talk about what inertia is not. Okay, inertia is not a force. Okay, if I hear anybody say, well, the force of an I couldn't even say it, like the force of an I threw up a little bit in my mouth. Yeah, so don't say that inertia is I can't even say it. So it's not a force, okay, people. That what is inertia? You know, if you're a Bill Nye fan, you know that inertia is a property of matter. Okay, meaning anything that has matter has inertia. Well, what is matter? So, inertia is, if you want, related to mass, because that's really what matter is. Okay, and you guys saw this. It should have been easier, okay, to keep the cup that was more massive at rest. Okay, why? Because that cup had more inertia. Okay. So related to mass. Um, so more mass, more inertia. Okay. So let's talk about what inertia actually is. Inertia is the tendency for an object to keep its state of motion. Okay. So with the demo you did, okay, with the massive cup and the not so massive cup, that so if I had the massive cup versus the paper cup, well, guess what? Okay, this cup has more mass, therefore it has more inertia, therefore it has a greater tendency to keep its state of motion. Well, what was it doing? It was at rest, therefore it has a bigger tendency to stay at rest. This cup, okay, has less inertia, therefore it has a less of a tendency to keep its state of motion. What was it doing? It was at rest, but it's going to be easier to change its state of motion, hence it's going to be harder to do the demo and keep it at rest, okay? You guys inherently know this, though, okay? That, if there is a little kid running at you that's like 2 years old, you're not scared if that little kid runs into you. But if there is a giant linebacker running at you, you should be scared of that giant linebacker running into you. Why? Because the little kid doesn't have very much inertia. So it's pretty easy to change their state of motion, where that linebacker has a lot of inertia. And therefore, it's going to be hard to change their state of motion. So if they hit you, they're going to go right through you. Okay, where the little kid is going to probably just like bounce off you because it's going to be like, all right, well, whatever, you're a little kid. So hopefully that makes sense. So make sure you guys understand that inertia, and make sure you understand what it is and what it isn't. Okay, bye kids.